Welcome back to yet another video here at the channel. In this video we are going to have a look at part 2 of the Davinci Resolve tutorials you might have missed. If you are new to this channel and want to learn Davinci Resolve filmmaking tips and tricks and want to have a look at some pretty cool gear, I would recommend you to subscribe. And if you want to support the channel even more, push the join icon down below and become a member of the channel. Well, without further ado, let's get right to the video.
Number one of the tutorials you might have missed is the new way of fixing and working with green screen in Davinci Resolve 17. So now you can actually do green screen right from the edit page, and before 17 this was not possible. The only way of doing green screen would be to go into the color page or at the fusion page. But this just makes things way faster if you want to do quick green screen work, like taking out the background of a talking head and stuff like that. And you can even do masking and stuff like that in the edit page now. Number two of the tutorials you might have missed. So I did a tutorial where I went back in time, back to the good old days of the silent film. And in this tutorial I showed you some different techniques how to make your footage look like an old silent movie, and there were some good tricks in there, and it was a lot of fun making. So try out to see if you can make your shot look like an old silent movies back from the 1920s. Number three of the tutorials you might have missed. This was a kind of a very long tutorial, but this tutorial will take you through the process of doing a product shot, from idea to shot to editing and color grading and all the things you need to do in Davinci Resolve to make a very stylized retro DVD cover commercial, and it's a fun little thing, and it was a blast to make the final video, and I do think that the result was really cool and a fun little thing you could do with your DVDs or CDs and stuff like that. Number four of the tutorials you might have missed on the channel is actually a thing I do all of the time. In this tutorial I'll show you how to do a thumbnail inside of Davinci Resolve. And I mean, you can of course do thumbnails in other programs like Photoshop and stuff like that, but in fact it is a very quick process of doing this inside of Davinci Resolve 17 using some of the new features and effects. And again, try it out because you would be amazed how fast it actually is to do a YouTube thumbnail inside of Davinci Resolve 17. Number five of the tutorials you might have missed. In this tutorial, I'm actually going to show you how to use the magic mask, which were a new feature in Davinci Resolve 17, but how to use that to make a parallax effect. You can of course do this without the magic mask and mask out the person you want to put in your parallax by simply masking this out with the masks, but you'll find out that using magic mask is a very quick way of getting the result very fast, and it doesn't take all of the masking required. You can also save time in tracking your subject if that is necessary, because magic mask will do that for you the way that works. But you can have a look at the tutorial and learn more about doing a parallax effect using magic mask. Okay, so this was the final episode of this series in 2 parts. I do hope you found the video useful. If you did, please hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share it with your friends if you think it would help them out, and if you want to be notified every time there's a new video on this channel, please hit that bell icon down in the corner. Until next time, keep filming, keep learning, and keep sharing.